Welcome to Calvin's Got Game. I am Calvin.
I'm Lewis.
He's the feng shui. Alright, so today our video is about the game of the month for March. This is the game that made an impact on myself and Lewis for the game of for the month of March. It's the game that made the most impact to us, that we played, we enjoyed, and we thought you should know about it. So this is going to get our award for Game of the Month. Calvin's Got Game, Calvin Game of the Month, and the Calvin's Got Game Lewis Game of the Month. So if you're ever on this list, you ought to feel honored that your game made it. So anyway, with that being said, let's start off some words of inspiration, shall we? This is James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. So, there you go. Be every man swift to hear. You want to be listening, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Wrath is always a bad part. You don't want to partake in wrath because it can lead to bad things. So, anyway, with that being said, I'm going to let Lewis give you his game of the month for March, and then I'll hit my game of the month, and we'll wrap this video up for you. Be short and sweet.
Yes. My game of the month is a cute little fun game which has a new expansion came out with it, and I'm still on the fence about buying it or not.
You'll get it. Go ahead, Lewis.
No, I don't know about
this. I give you permission to buy it.
Oh, it's my wife's permission first. It is Flamecraft.
Oh boy, Flamecraft.
2022 game. Cardboard Academy is the publisher. 1 to 5 players. It is a work placement, and not worker placement. Work player. One worker.
One lonely meeple he be.
It's a little dragon. I keep saying dinosaur. It's not a dinosaur.
It's a dragon. Flamecraft, breathing flames.
Yes. You go around this market, which is small at first, going around getting resources. And this is a heavy resource game, but easy to get the resources. They actually made a rule in the rule book that you only allow 7 of each type on this for resources. But you go around collecting resources. You use the resources to upgrade the shops in the game. Also, to bring out more shops by placing little dragon cards you have in your hand, because it is a drafting game. You draft cards, you draft in-game, during game or end-game golds, and by upgrading shops, you get points, get more cards, and it's a little track going around in this area. Then with little hearts, you get influence by gaining hearts. It is a nice, simple game, very cute. It's a good family game on this. It also has a very interesting solo version of it that has achievements at the end that unlock for the solo game new cards to put in, new shops, new dragon characters that will help you to play this game. But Flamecraft is my game of the month for the month of March.
That's a good pick, Lewis. It's a good game. I enjoy it, and I do think it's kind of a game you can almost play leisurely. You know.
Yes.
I mean, yes, you want to win, you want to score the most points, but I think it's one of those games that you just kind of feel, oh, cool, I can go here and I can get this, and I can go here and I can do that. And if you go to a space where somebody's at, I think you have to pay them, right, Lewis?
Yes. If you go somewhere that somebody is already there, you got to give one of your resources.
Yeah.
It can be anything you have. Thing is, if there's 3 people there, 2 people there, you got to give each one of them a resource.
I just wouldn't go there.
But
that's just me. But if you got to have the thing,
yeah, you got to have it. You got to have it.
All right. So my game of the month for March It was on my most anticipated games of 2026.
Oh.
This is Cozy Stickerville. It is a 2026 game. It's by Unexpected Games. You talk about a cozy game and a game that you don't worry about. It is a cooperative game. It's for 1 to 6 players. Takes about 30 minutes to play. You play through each year. There's 10 years that you play it, and you'll have a deck of cards of 12, and the first player will pick up a card, read it, do what it says, or make a choice, and you'll take a sticker out of the sticker book and put it on the board. And depending on the future years that come up, it's going to ask you, did you put this sticker on the board? Do you have this sticker on the board? And depending on whether you do or don't, you'll read a certain part of the game. And then when you're done after the 10 years, you'll read you'll tally up some stuff that you've gotten, and depending on that, it gives you the results of how well you did. Me and my wife, we played all 10 years, not at one time, but over probably a week or so. We played 10 years of this game. We totally enjoyed it. It was something we could sit and leisurely do. And we discussed the decisions between the two of us. And we made some bad decisions. We made some good decisions. Because you have this track on the side where you reach these certain goals. And there's bronze, silver, and gold that you can achieve. We didn't achieve too many gold goals, but we did achieve quite a few silver and bronze. But there's some red stickers that you put on the board too, and those are bad. Oh. If you have those, when a certain card comes up, it's going to say, do you have the icon or the, what do they call it, the gold milestone, the milestone of this. And if you do, then you read the storyline of that. I just found it to be a nice, relaxing game to where me and my wife could sit and enjoy it and just kind of decompress. So if you're thinking about Cozy Stickerville, the game's about $40. You can only play it for 20 times. So you have to decide, is the game worth it for you to play and buy? For me, to sit down with my wife, get to talk, make decisions other than, real life decisions, it's a lot of fun. I had a great time with it. So Cozy Stickerville is my game of the month for March. That's it, Lewis.
That's a good game. You have talked about it on that. And you know what? We just unintentionally did 2 games that is cozy, simple, and something that you can play with your spouse and enjoy it.
And you don't always have to play a deep strategy game.
Right.
And I know some people like deep strategy games, and that's great. But for me, sometimes I like deep strategy games. I like games that are worker placement. I like Euro games. I like all types of games. But sometimes I just want to take time to just relax to play a game. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't a game relax you? It shouldn't be work. It shouldn't be too thinky where you've come home from the end of the day at work and your brain's already on fire.
Yes.
And then you want to add more fire to it? Nah. I want to take a break from the real world for a little while and just enjoy a board game. So that's our picks. Flamecraft for Lewis.
Correct.
Cozy Stickerville for me. I almost forgot my game. Cozy Stickerville for me. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. Let me know what your game of the month would be. We'd love to hear that as well. What game have you played a lot this, or maybe even not a lot, but that really made an impact on you for the month of March? I'd like to hear it. So far, the month of March, I probably played 40-something games already. So I'm really knocking them out this month. Sometimes I don't get that many, but I've really knocked them out this month. My wife has been on a game, a kick to where she wants to play a game just about every night, and I'm never going to turn her down.
Yeah.
Never going to turn her down to play a game, because if she wants to play, by golly, I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll play with her, because that's the time we get to interact and spend time together. So with that being said, remember what I say. Get a board game today. We'll spend time with your friends, your family, and we do thank you for watching Calvin's God Game.